the woman was walking down the street. She had just given a young beggar a kind smile, when an old homeless man suddenly jumped out, startling her so badly her face turned pale. Luckily, the young beggar reacted quickly. He ripped off his own coat and swiftly covered the old man's exposed body. Wen Yifan took the chance to call the police. After investigating, the police learned that the old homeless man had a mental illness. He had happened to run into Wen Yifan during an episode. The young beggar who helped her was actually a student at a drama academy. He was experiencing life on the streets to better play the role of a homeless man. After giving his statement, the scruffy young man was about to leave. Wen Yifan thought he looked familiar and couldn't help staring at him for a few seconds. The young man assumed she was his fan and insisted on giving her an autograph. She took his notebook and looked at his name. It sounded familiar, but she couldn't remember where she had heard it. Not long after, Sang Yan called her, saying he had bought too many groceries at the supermarket and couldn't carry them all. Wen Yifan hurried to the supermarket entrance, but Sang Yan hadn't arrived yet, so she looked up Mu Qingyun's information on her phone. Before she could finish reading the search results, Sang Yan was already standing behind her. Seeing the photo of a handsome guy on her phone, he felt a little jealous. When she didn't respond, he didn't press further. They went into the supermarket. Sang Yan pushed a shopping cart ahead. He thought Wen Yifan would obediently follow behind, but instead she got her own cart. So when she wasn't paying attention, he quietly gave his cart to a couple, then turned back to share hers. Seeing her carefully comparing prices, he picked up items without even looking and tossed them into the cart. Then, everything Wen Yifan looked at, touched, or thought was too expensive and put back. Sang Yan threw into the cart behind her back. Just then, a salesperson recommended some cherries to him, smiling and suggesting he get some for his wife. Wen Yifan happened to walk over, and he immediately asked her to try one.
哇，你老婆好漂亮哎！
Sang Yan didn't deny it, but inside he was secretly pleased. At checkout, Wen Yifan carefully separated their items, intending to pay separately. But Sang Yan, with a show of dominance, pushed everything onto the counter and paid for it all. His actions left Wen Yifan stunned. Seeing him silently bagging the groceries, she had no choice but to say she'd sort it out at home. They walked out of the supermarket. Sang Yan, holding the bags, asked Wen Yifan to hold the umbrella. She suddenly remembered she had left it in the shopping cart. While Sang Yan went back to get the umbrella, Mu Qingyun appeared beside Wen Yifan, holding an umbrella. He kindly offered to walk her home. Before he could finish, Sang Yan returned with the umbrella and unceremoniously pushed him aside.
我们有伞，你可以闪了。
你该不会在吃我的醋吧？
你不至于。
Without waiting for a response, he pulled Wen Yifan away. Sang Yan acted as if nothing was wrong on the surface, but inside, he was already burning with jealousy.